Hey folks, Eric here, the whatever guy, because it really is whatever for me. And do you folks want to know about this Georgia governor signing this new hemp bill? You guys stick around, man, and we'll talk about that. As you guys know, man, my name's Eric. I am the whatever guy. And you see videos a couple days a week, basically keeping you guys updated in the world Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10, hemp cannabis, what's going on around. And today, man, sitting here in an early Wednesday morning in my kitchen. As you guys know, man, there's a lot of stuff going on in my life. Obviously, I've got two locations over in Pensacola that I'm trying to keep track of. Obviously, I'm a marketing manager for Boro Hemp. And obviously, I try to keep you guys informed on a lot of news and stuff. And so last week, man, we found out that the Georgia governor signed that bill, the new bill restricting hemp products and stuff like that. And as I'm looking at this bill as we move forward, I haven't been able to delve into it, like into the fine lines of it. But we were worried that the hemp industry was basically going to be dead in the state of Georgia. And as I read this and as I look at this, I find out that they really what they did was they created a path forward for hemp manufacturers and hemp companies and stuff and hemp brands going forward in the state. And if they follow this the way it's read in this article right here, I think that this would be a step forward, like a way forward for, say, Florida and Georgia and Alabama and places like that are looking at some sort of hemp restriction bill. This would allow us to move forward and allow us, and give us some sort of validity on the other side. So we're going to flip over here to an article over here at, I believe this is over at Marijuana Moment. We're going to check it out and see. Excuse me, this is over at Ganjapreneur, and it says the Georgia governor signs hemp industry reform bill. Let's see what it says here, guys. It says Georgia Governor Brian Kemp signed into law the state's hemp regulation proposal. The new law creates a licensing program for cultivation, manufacturing, and retail of industrial hemp products, sets the age requirement to purchase or possess such products at 21. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp on Tuesday signed a bill that limits the possession and sale of hemp products to adults 21 and older. The legislation also creates a licensing program for hemp cultivation, hemp product manufacturing, and retail hemp sales. The law sets cultivation licensing fee at $500 and $2,000 annually and requires a surety bond between $20,000 and $1 million, according to the bill text. Retail license fees are set at $250 annual under the law, while wholesale license fees run between $500 and $10,000 annually, set by the Commissioner of Georgia Department of Agriculture. In a press release, Kim said the bill makes changes to the framework for hemp regulation to allow the GDA to have greater oversight and enforcement power and adds labeling, packaging, and marketing requirements to protect children from misleading and dangerous marketing. All hemp products manufactured and sold in the state will have to include a full panel certificate of analysis. Earlier this month, Georgia Agriculture Commissioner Tyler Harper described the bill as providing guardrails for the state's hemp industry. Some portions of the law, including the retail licensing provision, will take effect July 1st, while all other provisions will take effect on October 1st. Really, when I first heard about this bill, guys, I really thought my understanding was this basically killed the hemp industry in the state of Georgia. But as I read this now, this actually gives them a legal path forward to become legal. So I don't know that these fees are all that astronomical, especially when you compare it to the marijuana side of things. The reason why the majority of people that got in the hemp industry like I did was because of the lower threshold barrier. This also allows a lower threshold barrier. And obviously, someone like me, if they were to come to me with this proposal right here, I would be apt to go ahead and pay those fees simply because, in Florida, we have a state approved ag farm too. I have a state approved ag farm. We've got two retail locations. I would probably pay these fees. I'm not sure about that surety bond of $20,000 to up to $1 million. It wouldn't be that hard for us to get a surety bond. I used to be a licensed contractor in the state of Florida, and so I had a $1 million surety bond for my handyman business. So I don't see where these fees would be all that much. I think the $1 million surety bond costs you about $350 a month. If you add these $250 annual fee for like retail and then the wholesale licensing, I can see where these businesses moving forward would still be able to stay in business and be able to provide these products to people in the state of Georgia. So hopefully we can get this all worked out as you guys move forward. What I will do another video in a couple of days when I get this law actually laid out in front of me. I will read through it and make sure I get all the make a bunch of little notes, and I will come back to you guys if there's anything other than this that changes. Like, I was under the impression, like I said, that the hemp industry was dead in the state of Georgia. That's not the case when I read this right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get my hands on, like I said, on the actual law. I'll read that down and I will break that down for you guys in another video. I hope you guys appreciate the video, and I will talk to you guys later, man. Love it. See you.